The number one most asked FAQ question that I've been getting since Most Feared released in this game, even behind Swifty, can you send me those exclusive Xerxes photos, is how to get fear in this game. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you two different strategies to number one, get about 40,000 fear for free, and number two, buy some fear to eventually upgrade your players or purchase some of those rare packs. Now, Salsa family, and welcome back to another Madden 25 Ultimate Team video. On the screen right here is a $10 PlayStation gift card. You know how we operate gift card giveaways basically every single day. Now, without further ado, let's get it started by talking about the methods you're going to follow to get fear for free. Then we'll talk about how you can go through and purchase fear for the cheapest price. Now, by far, your number one strategy to get fear in this game is going on over to your Most Feared Field Pass and scrolling down to the daily tracker, because every single day there's going to be a new mission here that gives you 1.4k fear. And if we do some math, there's 15 days from when Most Feared released in this game to when Most Feared is ending. 15 multiplied by 1,400 is an answer of 21,000. There is 21k free fear you're going to be getting by simply doing this daily objective. And honestly, this should be the number one thing you do every single time you log on to Madden. I need you going through here, go into Most Feared, go into your objectives, and just looking at whatever this is. This is more important than doing your regular daily tracker. I'll talk about how much 1.4k fear actually correlates to a little bit later in this video, but it's a pretty good number. It's almost 30k of free value every single day. And really all you're doing to get this daily objective done is go into a solo and grinding this out. If it's an offensive solo, play through offensive solos that you haven't completed. If it's a defensive solo, play through defensive solos that you haven't completed. And if you're looking for challenges to do, really any of the Most Feared stuff, the AKA stuff, or the legend stuff is all worth your time and all worth doing. So that's 20,000 fear for free, but wait, there's even more you guys can earn. If we take a look at the field pass right here, I did the math and there's about like 7,000 more fear in this field pass. As you guys will see, a bunch of these 1,000 fear tokens, some for about 700, some for 500. But what's crazy is that your daily objective gives you 3 times more fear than completing the entire Most Feared field pass. The daily objective is OP. To buy Madden 25 coins for the cheapest price on the internet, check out MMOEXP by clicking the link in the description and use the promo code SWIFT at checkout for 5% off. Then beyond that, there's also a little bit of fear you guys can get by going through and doing the Most Feared solo challenges. It's not a ton. I did the math, and let's say this is another maybe 3,000 fear, bringing our total up to about 30k in total. 20k from the dailies, 7 from the field pass, 3 from the solos. Then finally, when EA Sports actually fixes this, playing house rules is also going to be a pretty solid way of getting fear in this game. Some of the rewards you guys are going to get are directly correlated with certain fear packs or fear tokens and will give you potentially 5, 10, 20, or 30k. Now, if you guys want to find this draft event, go on over to the Win Games tab and click X right here on the Sinister draft. Unfortunately, it's currently locked, but in my opinion, it looks like the two best ways of getting fear in this game will, number one, be your daily objectives, and number two will be your mud draft. Those will be the two most efficient and effective ways of getting it absolutely free. Now, those are the 4 free ways you can get fear in this game. I would say that equates to about 40,000. And again, everything is worth doing. House rules very important, daily objective very important. But beyond that, let's talk about how we can pay for fear. Because as I'm assuming most people know, if you go through here and buy a Most Feared card, instead of quick selling that card for trading, the card will quick sell for fear. I'll just show you guys this really quickly right here. Not a good decision to buy this 82 Album art, but just to show you guys this, every single Most Feared card has a certain amount of fear currency it's associated with. So 82 overall players are 945 fear. And what I've done is I've gone through and figured out the cheapest coin per fear ratio that's available in the market right now. So if you want to buy any fear in this game, you know what the best bang for your buck is and how you can get as much fear as possible for the least amount of coins. Now, the way we figure that out is by figuring out a fear to coin ratio. And the math on that is very simple. You put the amount of coins a card sells for divided by the amount of fear the card is going to quick sell for, and that spits out a number. As we saw 82 overall players go for 945 fear, and we know how much they sell for, meaning we have those two numbers and we can do the math. Now let's talk about our coin to fear rates for every single overall in this game. For 82 overall players, if you're buying them at about 14k, you're getting a 14.7 coin per fear ratio. Not too shabby. If we take a look at 84 overall players right here, if you buy them at about 40,000 coins, you're getting a 16.9 coin per fear ratio, so a little more expensive than the 82s. Then beyond that, to 87 overall cards, if you buy them at about like 130k, you're coming through here and you're getting a 13.9 coins per fear ratio, so pretty solid, the best one we've seen so far. And then finally, the best rate right here is the 90 overall players. If you buy these at about like 450k, which you can get them for less than that, you get fear at a 12.2 coin per fear rate. So what does that tell us? Well, all these numbers are going to be fairly similar. If you guys are looking to get fear in extreme bulk, 92s or sorry, 90 overall players, they're the move. They're actually the cheapest and the best ratio, but you got to spend a lot of coins on them. So unless you need fear because there's a big offer you want to buy in the store, or there's something you want to do when it comes to upgrading a card or upgrading a couple cards to the maximum, well then 90s would be the move, because you know you need fear in bulk. 90s are the cheapest way of doing it. But for the majority of people, if you need fear to make an upgrade, or you need fear to maybe buy 1 or 2 packs in the store, the 87 overall players are probably going to be the move. At a 13.9 ratio, they're pretty solid. If you guys barely need any fear, then I would go with 82 overall cards. I would probably avoid 84s. 84s right now seem like they're pretty bad value. But kind of depending on how you're going to use your fear, if you need it in bulk, 90s are the move. If you need a little bit, 87s are the move. If you don't need much at all, 82s are the move. Obviously, if you want the best value possible, it's 90 overall players, but you might not need all that fear. And yeah, if you guys want a video where I do a little bit of math in the store and figure out whether we can go through and arbitrage the market and potentially make a little bit of profit off of one of these packs, let me know by dropping a like down below. And of course, if you're not subscribed to this YouTube channel, I showcase tips and tricks every single day in Madden 25 Ultimate Team, going over how you can get free cards, free coins, and potentially make a little bit of coins as well with a method like that. Hit that sub button if you want to stay up to date. But like I was saying, most people are probably going to be using their fear to upgrade these upgradable players. That seems like it's likely going to be the move. And in terms of numbers, if you guys are wondering right here, I'll just show you guys this Landon Dickerson card that I got. If we want to get this card up to the maximum, we want to max him out at that 91 overall version. That's going to cost us 17.4k fear, which right now, if we're buying fear at say a 12.2 rate, which is the best in the game, we'll do 17k multiplied by 12.2, and that gives us an answer of 207k. So it is expensive to go through here and upgrade these cards. And additionally, what kind of sucks, you can't just refund your fear. If you refund it, you don't get the full value back in return, which kind of sucks. If you want these cards in 89s, it's only 8k fear, which that's actually not a bad deal. That's 96k to make your upgrade. And like we said before, there's a free 20,000 fear you guys are going to be able to pick up in this program, which means you're going to be able to upgrade one of these cards for free if you want to, or you can go through and actually open up the BND pack. The BND pack right here, I believe costs about 20k as well. That's a fantasy pack, and in my opinion, that's probably going to be the move. There's some really good 90s in here. In terms of the upgradable 90s, I would say Divine Diablo is good, but he's probably not as good as some of the BND champions you can pick, like say for example Champ Bailey, very good card, I'm probably going to take him, or Jamar Chase, a very good card as well, although I'll probably buy Jamar because I want him sooner rather than later. But yeah, that's your ultimate guide in terms of how to get fear in this game. For the time being, just get those daily objectives done, and then when House Rules comes back in the game, or sorry, I keep saying House Rules, when the Mud Draft mode comes back in the game, that's going to be worth playing as well. Until next time, I'm out. Love y'all. See ya. Peace.